In the 22 years since the very first text message was sent, very little has changed to the way we communicate using SMS, with the advent of the smiley possibly the biggest innovation. However, with the advent of smartphones and tablets and apps like Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, WhatsApp and Viber, things have changed quite radically in the last couple of years. Now, in the UK, Line is making a big push, and even if you haven't heard of this new messaging app, it doesn't mean that it isn't a big deal.
LINE ができたのが2011年6月から始まっていて、今3年半経っています。で、今世界の200カ国以上で使われていて、で今月間のアクティブユーザーは1億7000万人を超えている状況で、特に日本と台湾とあとタイの3カ国ではトップシェアを取っているという状況です。
Beyond just messaging, however, Line offers mobile payments and e-commerce platforms, integrated games and e-books, an Uber-like taxi on-demand service, and most recently a delivery service called Line Wow.
メッセンジャーこそがインターネットのまずは入り口になると考えているので、それでいろんな事業に展開しているというところは他の会社と違うんじゃないかというふうに思います。
While it has had a lot of success in Asia, the company is now pushing its platform in the UK. But Jack Kent, an analyst with IHS, isn't convinced they will be able to repeat the success on this side of the water.
Line's actually going to have to try and take users off another app rather than just coming up from the starting position where it was the first app that people used. But also the business models around those apps are quite different. So people in Western markets pretty much get content through app stores, through Apple and Google Play. And the social layer is often through Facebook, so for a company to try and take a share of that market will be quite difficult.
With so many messaging apps available these days, it is sometimes hard to know whether you should be Snapchatting someone, saying hello on Elo, or vibing with them on Viber. The market won't be able to sustain this glut of apps, and consolidation is only a matter of time.
I think we will see some consolidation, and given the way these apps work, they're all about scale, so you need that huge scale of users to make them worthwhile and have that connection between friends and contacts. You do see some regional differences though. As we said, we've seen Line in Japan and WeChat in China, which has more than 450 million users now, and they're aggressively trying to enter other markets and they're paying to acquire users. But we certainly aren't going to see a huge number of apps. There will be some consolidation and we'll see fewer apps with bigger user bases.
With Facebook having spent over $20 billion in cash and stocks to buy WhatsApp last year, it's very clear that messaging apps are really big business at the moment. Apps like Tencent, Line, Kik, Tango and WeChat may not be big household names in the UK at the moment, but around the world they have hundreds of millions of users, which shows just how competitive the messaging app market is at the moment. Who will survive and who will dominate is hard to know at the moment, and it's hard to know whether Line, with its mixture of e-commerce, stickers, games and messaging, will be able to get a significant foothold in the UK market, which is currently dominated by Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Tech Talk, and for all your technology news and reviews, make sure to check out ibtimes.co.uk/technology.